I turned 29 2 months ago. I know. I don't look it, right? Anyway, here are 29 lessons I've learned so far that I wish I knew in my early 20s. I just thought to share. Lesson 1, you do not have to learn from your own experience. You can learn from other people's experiences and mistakes. You don't have to burn your hand until you learn that, oh, okay, if I touch that fire, I'll burn my hand. If you see that Efe has burnt her hand, must you put your hand there? Learn from the person's experience, okay? Lesson 2, stop comparing yourself to others. Lesson 3, whatever form of relationship you have in your life, be it platonic, be it romantic, they all require some effort and some sort of work. You have to put in work. You cannot run away from it. Yes. Lesson 4, you do not have to wait for everything to be perfect until you get started. And this can apply to every single thing, okay? Get started today. Lesson 5, you guys, this is so important. No one is coming to save you. Hold your ear like this. Nobody is coming to save you. Save yourself today. There are 2 things you should look out for in any relationship, be it romantic or platonic: kindness and empathy. Okay? You should note the way a person treats other people and also take note of how they treat you. It is very, very important. You don't have to keep people who are unkind or have zero empathy in your life. Okay? You don't always have to follow trends. You don't need the newest shoe, the newest bag, the newest hair. Oh, the new style in town now is French boho calls. You will run, empty your account and go and do it. You don't always have to follow trends. Be okay. Be content with what you have, okay? Next lesson. Life is too short. Go after what you want. Yes, I said it. What's going to happen anyway? Next lesson. Life is not a race or competition. You need to remember that the only person you are in a competition with is yourself, okay? I'm not competing with anybody. After all, who can even compete with me? Sorry. You guys, next lesson. I want you to walk away the first time anyone disrespects you. Be it a man, be it a friend. At the first sign of disrespect, walk away. The person knows. The person is very aware. You don't have to say, oh, but you're disrespecting me. They are aware. Walk away. When people show you their true colors, accept it. You don't have to make excuses.
But maybe the sky was brown today. He showed me his true colors.
That's his color. You know, green snake under green snack. Accept it. I say green snake under green. That's the color. Just accept it. Take people for who they are. So you either accept the person as a disrespectful person and choose to accept disrespect, or you cut them off. Okay? Now, next lesson. This is for my ladies. Can also apply to men. You do not need closure. The only door you should be closing is the door. As the person is living your life, close it. Damn it. You don't need that closure. My spirit is telling me right now that there's somebody out there that is about to send a message or call somebody and say,
oh, I'm doing this because I need closure.
My dear, go and buy yourself a new 5x5 closure. Okay? Re-strategize. Buy yourself a new frontal wig. If you need a closure, buy a closure wig. Okay? And if you are looking for where to buy closure wig, send me a DM. If you need vendors that will sell correct closures for you, go and buy my hair vendor list. My dear, focus on yourself. Close the door. Now, I want you to stop overthinking in life. You're overthinking every little thing. Shooting your shots. There's a man you like, tell him. There's a babe you like, tell her. You want a job, you think you're not qualified for it. Who are you to say you're not qualified? Apply for that job with sense, please. Stop overthinking, okay? Just stop overthinking. Real love flows freely and consistently. You do not have to suffer for it. All this suffer love that is going around, make them bow down. Make government bow down. You don't have to suffer in your relationships with men, in your relationships with women. You don't have to suffer in your friendships, okay? Real love will flow easily. And there's real love out there. Never believe that you are not loved, okay? I feel like one thing that gets me through in life is that I always remember that I'm loved at home. I'm loved by my family. My mommy and daddy, they love me so much. Is it my siblings? All my nibblings. I am so loved. Or let me talk about my friends. My heart. Anytime I just feel like, oh my God, maybe something is wrong with me, or maybe am I not worthy for love? I slap myself. The minute that thought comes into my head, I give myself a slap internally because I am so loved. You need to remember that you are loved at home. You will be loved in the future. Love flows to you consistently. And you do not ever have to suffer for love. Okay? And if you are saying that
Oh, I don't have friends. I don't have family that loves me.
God's love is abundant for you, okay? Go to God in prayer. God loves you. All right? You need to understand that some friendships are for a season, and that is okay. A friend might not transition to other seasons with you. Just accept it and be okay with it. Okay? Confidence, loving yourself, and having self-worth. These are 3 things you should never joke about in your life. Okay? I need you to remember that God is the one constant in life. He is always there for you. This is something I have to remind myself every day. At times I feel like I'm running away from God. Like,
Oh my God, maybe will God still love me after this? Will God still love me after this?
you just need to remember that God is always there for you. He's always ready to just embrace you despite everything that has happened to you. Okay? God loves you. You need to remember that you have always been and you would always be the prize. Remember that. Personally, for me, one thing I tell my friends, there's no one better than me. And I tell them too, there's no one better than you. You need to walk into every room feeling like you are that girl. You are that person. Do you understand? At any moment you feel like putting your head down, I want you to lift your head up and remember that you're that prize. You are good, despite whether you don't have flat stomach, or you don't have the biggest ass in the room, or you feel like you're not smart enough. You need to remember that you are the prize at whatever stage you are in life right now. Rise up. Now, this is for friendships. To have a good friend, you also need to be a good friend. Okay? Friendships also require work and a lot of effort put into it. You're complaining your friends are not buying gifts for you. When was the last time you bought a gift for your friend? Fine girl.
Girls are not good friends. Girls are not.
Are you a good friend to other girls? You just might be attracting the kind of person that you are. Be a better friend, you would have better friends in your life. And now, it's not always like that. You can be the best friend to people in the whole world. You can do good and they will do bad to you. You need to remember that that is okay. Okay? Not a lot of people will appreciate the good you show to them. But don't make that ever affect the way you view relationships. Be a good person, stay a good person. Okay? Next lesson, things always have to get done your way. Okay? For it to be right. Things do not always have to get done your way or go a certain way for it to be right. You need to learn to be okay with that. Now, in your 20s, you have to build financial freedom in whatever way. And one of the best ways to do that is by saving or investing. If you have zero idea about savings or investing, do some research. There are so many resources for you out there. Go on TikTok, go on YouTube, learn. Ask your friends questions. The other day I was talking to a friend and I was just so shocked that she knew so much about saving and investing. But do you know what? If I had never asked her, I would have never learned all the things she, was willing to share with me. So ask questions, do your research, save more. And if you think, oh my God, I'm not saving enough, I want to be honest with you, you're just probably not earning enough. And this is one thing I recently realized. Okay, to save more, at times you have to earn more. Don't be too hard on yourself. I want you to push yourself outside your comfort zone. At times, the life you want is just on the other side of your comfort zone. Push yourself today. Okay? Stop staying where you are comfortable. At times, you need to push yourself. And you're like, oh
my God, I have nobody to push me.
At times, you have to push yourself. If nobody is pushing you, put your hand like this and push yourself. Okay? I want you to learn how to set boundaries. In life, you have to have boundaries. And guess what? People are going to test it. People are going to push it. But you need to learn to be firm. Say, that's my boundary, and stick with it. Okay? You're never too old to make friends. You are never too old to make friends. I've made some of my best friendships in life so far in like the past year. Be open. Stay open to friendships. Stay open to meeting new people. And just let your heart be open to loving. Okay? Now, there's one thing I've seen around. At times you think, oh my
God, I can't do this because people will be looking at me. I can't do this because people will think that, why is Joyce doing that thing?
People are not thinking about you as much as you think that they're thinking about you. People are so busy and fixated on their lives to think about you. Do you? Next up, I want you to live every day like that day is your last. Live with no regrets. If something happens to you tomorrow, will you be okay with how you lived today? That's just something I want you to ask yourself. Oh my God. Now, if you notice you're always the one initiating things in friendships, in relationships, sad fact is that they probably just don't like you. People that like you will put in effort. Now, my favorite lesson, you need to remember that life is a journey. Sometimes you might feel like other people are in a better space than you are. They are doing better than you are. They are getting more deals as a content creator. They are getting more gigs as a creative. They are getting more remote jobs. They are in their 9 to 5. They are earning a lot more. Oh my God, we just graduated last year, but this person already has a 6-figure paying job. And me, I don't even have a job at all. You need to remember that life is a journey. You are on a journey in this life alone. Life is a journey. Take it as it is and focus on your own journey. Okay? Imagine you are driving but you are looking at other people driving. Won't you have accidents? Focus on your own journey. Stay the course. Okay? So yeah, those are the 29 lessons I've learned so far in my 29 years on earth. You guys, I can't believe it. I'm 29. I know. I hope you picked one or two things from this video. One thing I'm definitely going to be doing on this channel is sharing more videos centered around navigating life in my 20s. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any one. Okay? Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.